Hi there, Gemini. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at November 24th through November 30th. And in just 1 month, it'll be the end of 2014. It's kind of hard to believe and grasp. This year has flown by so quickly, and it's been a really interesting year. I think the last couple of months have been difficult, to say the very least. And I think that, as going forward, it's going to be a much better time for you because you're going to have much better planets. Mercury, your ruler, is moving into Sagittarius this week, joining up with the Sun and Venus in Sagittarius, your opposite sign, your one-on-one house of relationships and how you deal with people one-on-one. And it's interesting because you'll have a relationship with your sister or your brother or someone you work with that no one else has. You can maybe flirt with the person at work or tease your brother or sister or ask them for money, but no one else can. It's amazing how we all have different relationships with different people compared to the relationships they have with their friends and family. And it's just one of those odd things in life that we listen to and we learn from. And this is one of those times with so much planetary activity in Sagittarius, you're really starting to find out who's friend and who's foe, and using that information accordingly. Now, it's Thanksgiving week in the US, and while it's not celebrated in any other country, it is celebrated very much in America, probably the most celebrated holiday, because, of course, with Christmas, you have people from different religions who don't celebrate Christmas. Thanksgiving's all about giving thanks for food and for family and for, our place on planet Earth. And while it's got mixed reviews with the trouble with American Indians and all that sort of thing, is pretty much the same as the Aboriginals in Australia, I think that it is a nice thing. People really get into it, and it's one of those holidays people fly. It's the biggest holiday of the year in America, so you can imagine how many people fly and all that sort of stuff. So it does create a good business for the airlines and all that sort of thing. So I guess you can't knock that. So, relationships, how you get along one-on-one with other people, very much in your face right now. And if you've got some sorting out to do, especially with Mercury, your ruler, moving into Sagittarius this week, and then Saturn, the planet of focus and discipline, who takes 2.5 to 3 years to move through a sign, is moving into Sagittarius next month for 3 years. We'll be talking more about that in December. When I say next month, it is next month almost. It's going to be quite an interesting time for you, and a time when some of you could get married, could get divorced. It's going to be interesting. Have a great week. Great speaking to you, and I'll talk to you again next week.